Hello everyone, this is Varsha Kiran Patil from EC Department AISSMS IOIT Pune. This session is about GSM history, services and specifications. Let us start the session. To start the session, first of all, we have to look upon evolution of mobile communication systems. The mobile communication system started in 1946 with analog speech. It was the first generation developed by Bell AT&T in USA. The communication was half duplex. Mobile communication geared up in 1980 to 2000. In 1978, the first cellular net was discovered and it was implemented in Bahrain. The third generation was high data rate and it was up to 14.4 Mbps. So this was about the evolution of mobile. After second generation, for third generation, to have the high video demand, the data rate was increased and for that the structure of GSM was very helpful. The structure of cellular says that subscriber identity module, that is SIM plus mobile equipment, will give you a mobile station and will be connected to base station subsystem with base transceiver station and base controller station controller to the network subsystem. The network subsystem is consisting of three registers: home location register, visitor location register, and equipment identity register along with the authentication center. All this is connected to mobile switching telephone center or mobile telephone switching center, which is called as MTSO or MSC. And this MSC is again connected to other networks such as PSTN, ISDN, etc. PSTN is public switch telephone network. This is the another view with which we can have the exercise of having MS connected to base transceiver, then towards the it is connected to MSC, BSC, and having these registers for billing and other purpose, and keeping the database of visitors and all other authenticated users visiting to area with the help of MSC, VLR, and HLR. All this is connected to another networks like this. So we have seen mobile station which consist of equipment and SIM. We have seen BSS which consists of BSC and BTS. Let us have the review again in this diagrammatic view where we are having HLR, VLR, AUC, then we are having EIR, that is equipment identity register. We are having mobile switching center and NSS, that is network switching subsystem. Once this is understood, we will go for GSM services. There are three kinds of GSM services. First is teleservices, second is offered services, and third is bearer services and supplementary services. Let us see what are the basic services. Basic services include that is nothing but data services, electronic mail, SMS, and voice box. These are enabling the voice communication via mobile phone, whereas offered services are mobile telephony and emergency calling. Bearer services contain electronic mail, voice mailbox, and SMS limited to 160 characters. The data transfer in between GSM and other network like PSTN, ISDN is again one of the bearer services. What is meant by supplementary services? The third services offered by GSM is nothing but call related services like we are using nowadays, that is frequently call waiting, call forwarding, call holding, call barring, and closed user group, then call line identification restriction, multi-party call conferencing, caller line identification presentation, All these services are the services offered by GSM, and we are day to day using it, and these are called as supplementary services. So once we know all these things, let us come to the GSM specification. For RF, that is radio frequency specification, we can say that the access method used is either TDMA and FDMA, both the methods. And in case of modulation method, we can use that Gaussian minimum shift keying kind of, that is shift keying. Carrier separation between two carriers is 200 kilohertz and duplex distance is 45 kilohertz. Number of RF carriers are 124. So here we can see that there are two bands of frequency. First is GSM 900 and second is 1800. The GSM 900 is having uplink of 890 to 9115 megahertz, whereas the reverse channel BTS to mobile, that is downlink, is 935 to 960. The bandwidth is 25 into 2, that is full duplex. Whereas in case of 1800, 1710 to 1780, 85 megahertz is the uplink, and 1805 to 1880 megahertz is downlink. The bandwidth is again 2 into 75 megahertz. Apart from these two, that is uh, spectrums, the newer spectrums are 850 and 1900 are also included. Thus, in this session, we have studied the GSM nomenclature, GSM specifications, and GSM related, that is GSM related history in this session. So, thank you very much for watching this particular GSM related session. Thank you.